Hey guys, Ryan here. So there's this thing, it's called Makeup Remover, and I absolutely hate it. Before I really get into the story, little fact about me. I'm a cheerleader. Me. Cheerleader. Now, you may be asking, Ryan, what do cheerleading and makeup remover have in common? Well, young humanoid, let me explain. I walk in an English class and I have my cheer bag in one hand and my backpack on my shoulder. Sit them both down on the table where I sit. I was about to get to work when I moved my chair bag over and realized that the table was wet. I tried to think for a second of what it could be, what exactly was in my bag that could do that. Hairspray, perfume. For a little bit longer, but I couldn't think of anything else. I opened my bag and started taking things out. People start looking at me weird at this point, but I just kind of ignore them, or at least try to. Because to be honest, I think that the fact that my chair bag just peed its pants was a little bit more important. Well, I finally make it to the bottom of the bag, and the first thing I pull out is my perfume. I can't tell you how relieved I was that the bottle was not broken. So I set that down, and I pulled out my hairspray. It seemed fine, so I just continued digging. Pulled out my shoes, my bow, and a few other things. That was when I found it. I hadn't closed my makeup remover all the way when I packed my bag that morning. I lost about half a bottle's worth of that stuff, and it was everywhere. So I closed the lid, and I set the bottle down before getting the teacher's attention. I asked her if she had any paper towels. She told me where they were, and then just continued teaching me. Like nothing was going on. And of course, the paper towels were on the other side of the room. So I shamefully get out of my seat, and I cross to the other side of the room to get the paper towels, and just try to stay invisible. But am I that stealthy? No. I tripped over a chair. I could feel the eyes of my teacher and classmates burning into my flesh. So I just kind of ignored them and returned to my seat to start wiping things off. Just one problem. Whenever I moved my bag over to clean off another part of the table, there would be a whole another puddle of makeup remover. Yeah, my bag was definitely soaked. So I just started wiping off all of my stuff, leaving the table for last because I figured, it'll take the longest. Once I cleaned off the bag's contents as much as I could, I moved on to the bag itself. When I picked it up, it was literally dripping with makeup remover. And so I just started wringing it out with a bunch of paper towels. I want to point out that by now the teacher was clearly getting pretty annoyed. Look, I'm sorry, lady. Sorry. Don't blame me. Blame science, physics, gravity, global warming. The things people usually blame stuff on. And along with the teacher being annoyed with me, apparently me cleaning up my mess was more entertaining than the lesson itself. Because every time I looked up, I would see at least one person watching me. Every single time. Fantastic! After about 10 to 15 minutes, my bag finally stopped dripping. And so I just put some paper towels on the bottom of it to just kind of soak up whatever was left. I ended up having to change them 3 times. And so while I waited for the paper towels to soak up whatever was left in my chair bag, I started wiping off the table, which also took a buttload of paper towels. And it doesn't help that this makeup remover has like an oily texture, so it took forever and a day to clean up one spot. It just kept smearing! It took all of that hour and part of the next hour to clean it all up. On the bright side, the table got a nice cleaning. It was all shiny, like brand new, beautiful, and soft like a baby's butt. Unfortunately, my chair bag has been permanently stained from the incident. The universe will never let me live it down! Look guys, if you're gonna pack liquids or really anything into a bag, make sure the lid is completely closed. Check once, check twice, a bajillion times! Trust me, it's a lot less effort than having to clean up after the spill. Also, it could save you money. Just be aware of your surroundings, because if you aren't, you can get yourself into a mess that will take forever. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any embarrassing stories about you or a friend, maybe even an enemy, tweet me, send me a message on Twitter, or email me. My information is down in the box thingies. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. I love you all. Stay beautiful.